It's officially Banned Books Week, a time that began in the 1980s to celebrate the freedom to read and push back against censorship. The very first Banned Books Week was launched in 1982, following the landmark Island Trees School District v. Pico Supreme Court decision, which found that removing books from school libraries simply because officials disliked their ideas was unconstitutional. In other words, the government cannot decide which stories you are allowed to access. But here in Iowa in 2025, it feels less like a celebration and more like a memorial for what has been taken away from us. Over the past few years, our state has shifted from one that prided itself on public education and open thought to one where politicians, extremist school boards, and groups like Moms for Liberty are policing ideas. Under Governor Kim Reynolds and a Republican-led legislature, laws like Senate File 496 have forced teachers and librarians to pull books from shelves for so-called sexual content or simply for telling the stories of LGBTQ people, people of color, or anyone who challenges the status quo. Books like The Hate You Give, Gender Queer, The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian, The Handmaid's Tale, and All Boys Aren't Blue, works that help young readers see the world more clearly and understand themselves more deeply, are being treated like threats. And it's not just novels. Memoirs, health guides, and even poetry collections are being targeted too. Let's be so clear on this. This was never about books. It is always about power and who gets to decide what knowledge we have access to. Throughout history, every book ban has been a warning sign, whether it was Nazi Germany, McCarthy-era America, or today's far-right movements. Silencing stories is always the first step in silencing people, and Iowa is not immune to that history. We're living it. So, this Banned Books Week, I encourage you to push back. Check out banned titles. Talk about why these stories matter. Remind your neighbors that protecting children doesn't mean hiding the truth from them. And support groups like Annie's Foundation, who are fighting every day to defend librarians, teachers, and our freedom to read. There are also some amazing events happening across Iowa, from the 17th annual Iowa City Book Festival to Banned Books Week programs at Drake University and local libraries all over the state. Go. Participate. Read what they don't want you to read, because reading freely is not radical. It's what democracy demands of us.